Hello everybody, this is Meenakshi De and I welcome you to another session of Your English Trainer. Today's session is all about transitive and intransitive verbs. I shall begin this lesson with a definition of verb, its direct and indirect object, and then I shall discuss transitive and intransitive verbs. Now, let's start the lesson. What are verbs? Verbs are words that describe an action or a state of being. For example, he writes poetry. He sings a song. Here the verbs writes and sings indicate an action. He is a teacher. They are honest. Here the verbs is and are indicate a state or a condition. Please note, a verb can be followed by a direct object, indirect object, or no object. What is a direct object? A direct object receives the action done by the subject. We get the direct object by asking what or whom to the verb. For example, the dog ate the bone. The dog ate what? Answer is bone. Here bone is the direct object. The dog bit him. The dog bit whom? The answer is him. Him is the direct object. There can be two direct objects of the same verb in a sentence. For example, I saw an elephant and a lion in the zoo. I saw what? Answer is an elephant and a lion. Here, elephant and lion are the objects of the same verb saw. So, these are known as compound direct objects. What is an indirect object? An indirect object tells for whom an action is done. Indirect objects receive the action of the direct object. For example, he wrote me a letter. He wrote what? Answer is letter. Letter is the direct object. He wrote a letter to whom? Answer is me. Me is the indirect object. She gave her student a book. She gave what? Answer is book. Book is the direct object. She gave a book to whom? Answer is student. Student is the indirect object. What are transitive verbs? Transitive verbs are verbs that need a direct object. For example, he kicked the ball. He kicked what? The answer is ball. Ball is the direct object and kicked is a transitive verb. That man took my bike. That man took what? Answer is bike. Bike is the direct object and took is a transitive verb. My mother made a cake today. My mother made what? Answer is cake. Cake is the direct object and made is a transitive verb. I love sweets. I love what? Answer is sweets. Sweets is the direct object and love is a transitive verb. Next, in a sentence carrying a transitive verb, the subject is the doer or the receiver of the action. For example, I ate an apple. Here the subject I is the doer of an action ate. Ate is a transitive verb. An apple was eaten by me. Here the subject apple is the receiver of an action ate. Was eaten are transitive verbs. Please note, a transitive verb can be followed by both indirect and direct object. For example, he gave me a pen. He gave what? Pen. Pen is the direct object. He gave a pen to whom? Me. Me is the indirect object and gave is a transitive verb. Now what are intransitive verbs? Intransitive verbs have no direct object. For example, he slept peacefully. He slept what? You don't get any answer. There is no object here. Slept is an intransitive verb. The birds are flying in the sky. The birds are flying what? You again get no answer. There is no object here. Are flying are intransitive verbs. Similarly, the dogs are barking. Are barking are intransitive verbs. They arrived yesterday. Arrived is an intransitive verb. I went out for dinner. Went is an intransitive verb. Next, some intransitive verbs are laugh, smile, clap, arrive, go, lie, sit, sneeze, die, snore, fall, etc. For example, he sneezed loudly. He sat on the chair. He died yesterday. The girl smiled sweetly. Please note, some verbs can be both transitive and intransitive. For example, he ate an ice cream. He ate what? The answer is ice cream. Ice cream is the direct object and ate is a transitive verb. He ate quickly. He ate what? You don't get any answer. There is no object here. So, ate is an intransitive verb. Now we come to the end of the session. Here is a practice set for you. I would suggest that you pause the video while you attempt to answer the questions. Now let's look at the answers. I fell from the chair. Fell is an intransitive verb as it does not have any object. He saved a boy from drowning. Saved is a transitive verb with a direct object boy. I lost my purse yesterday. Lost is a transitive verb with a direct object purse. The guests arrived late. Arrived is an intransitive verb as it does not have any object. He drove the car very fast. Drove is a transitive verb with a direct object car. He drove very fast. Here drove is an intransitive verb as it does not have any object. They sent me a present. Sent is a transitive verb with a direct object present. The cats are mewing loudly. Are mewing are intransitive verbs as they do not have any object. The sisters argued with their father. Argued is an intransitive verb as it does not have any object. The sisters discussed their plan. Discussed is a transitive verb with a direct object plan. Now we come to the end of this session. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more lessons on English grammar. Thank you.